Week 13 of the NFL season coming to a close tonight in Foxborough with the Jets battling the Patriots. New England currently a 3.5-point choice in this one. You remember the first time these two met earlier this season. New England jumping out to the early 14-10 lead, but then the Jets coming back and dominating from that point forward, not only outscoring New England 18-0 to close the game en route to a 28-14 win, but in terms of total yards, 230 for the Jets, only 75 for the Patriots during that 18-0 game-changing and game-closing run. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Monday video report. I've cashed in with 3 of my last 4 free selections on Mondays, 23 of my last 34 in college and pro football combined, in fact, and I've got another free winner on this one coming up in just a moment. Before I get to the breakdown of the game and your free pick, though, let's look at how the season has played out from a point spread perspective in Vegas. Here we are, wrapping up week number 13 tonight, and so far this week, the underdogs with a slight advantage, 8-7 against the spread. They are now 19 games over 500, and as I've said many times, you know, in my 25 years as a professional sports handicapper, I have never seen underdogs go on such a sustained winning streak in the pros, one that dates back literally to the first week of the season. Never have seen that before. Now, some of you might be saying, hey, 19 games over 500 is nothing to crow about. But when the underdogs are 19 games over 500 through 13 weeks, it is an important statistic and one that you have to be aware of because you've got to be able to adapt. Basic human nature, everybody definitely favors the favorites. I mean, you always are inclined to go with the favorites. And that's the problem because the odds makers know that as well when they're setting the prices for these games. Now, that's not to say that favorites can't come in and can't cash. They certainly can, but you've got to be selective when you're laying points, and you've got to be aware of the fact that the dogs have been barking. I call it suspension of disbelief. I've talked to you about this before. What happens is that you, the gambling public, you keep saying to yourself, this is the week the favorites are going to come in. This is the week the chalks are going to make me money. And when they don't, well, again, the odds makers are aware of that. The lines are definitely priced accordingly, and most people lose their shirts here in Vegas. Now, for tonight's game, before, again, getting into that, let me just give you a couple more quick trends, how the season is played. Home favorites, such as New England tonight, a 3.5-point chalk. They are 13 games under 500, 1 game under 500 so far this week. Road favorites, 2 games under 500 for the season. Doesn't apply tonight. If you had that crystal ball and you could simply pick the straight-up winners, you continue to make money. Straight-up winners so far this week, 12-3 against the spread. The only losers, the Bears, the Saints, and, as I well know, the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday. Straight-up winners versus the odds makers so far this season, 152 wins, 33 losses, and 5 pushes. I didn't make a mistake there, guys. 152 and 33 against the spread. Again, if you could simply pick straight-up winners, you'd all be in Vegas, you'd all be sitting at the Hilton Sportsbook with me, and we'd all be making a bloody killing. It's just not that easy. Now, tonight, I told you, the Patriots playing at home in revenge. The good news for New England backers is it's after Thanksgiving. And you know how Bill Belichick's teams have performed in Foxborough over the years after the holiday. After Thanksgiving, they have won 76% of their games since Belichick's arrival in New England. 76%, going 41-12 straight up. Prior to Thanksgiving, that winning percentage, only 60%, guys. So, late in the season is when the Patriots generally perform. They've been performing quite well here of late because of the outstanding protection Tom Brady has been afforded. He's only been sacked 3 times in the last 5 games. Now, those are the positive things I can tell you about New England. The negative things I have to point out, and playing devil's advocate, is that they've only covered 8 of their last 14 as a home favorite. And on Monday nights, they have not been a primetime performer. 8-8 straight up, 6-9-1 against the spread. Now, as for the Jets, they have covered 4 out of 5 as a road dog so far this year. Rex Ryan, 5-1 ATS, as an underdog the last 6 times. His team has been getting points. But, again, that's the good news. The flip side of the equation is that the Jets don't like it when the lights are shining bright on them on Monday nights, as they have not performed well either, going 7-16 on the Monday night road and 11-12 against the spread on the Monday night highway. Tonight's game, guys, it's a rare, big play for me. It is a rare 30-dime release on the Jets-Patriots side. I've only had 5 of those plays the past 3 years in the NFL, I've won every single one of them. The only one this year, back on October 11th, the Jets getting the win and cover in miraculous fashion. But, you know, when you walk up and cash the winning ticket, they don't say, oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to pay you as much because the Jets got a miracle finish that night against the Vikings. And if you remember that Monday night game, you know what I'm talking about, back on October 11th, as they prevailed 29-20 over Minnesota. 5 of those 39 plays the past 3 years, and I've won every single one of them. Normally, between 5 and 15 dimes is my ratings. Most of my plays, 99% of them are in that scale. This one is one of those games to step out. I absolutely love it. You know, I thought the same thing a few weeks ago with Philadelphia and Washington. But because I had had a losing week, I didn't feel like I had the bankroll to do so and was in the position to step out on this game. Now, did I lose a 15-dime play on the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday? Absolutely lost it. But have I won 5 of the last 7 15-dime releases in the NFL, college football, and NBA combined? Yes, I have. So I've got some bankroll. I'm putting it all on the line tonight. Rare 30-dime play, Patriots and the Jets, the side selection in this game. Again, 5-0 with those plays the past 3 years combined. And to give you a little further perspective, the 15-dime NFL releases, despite Kansas City's loss yesterday, cashed in with Philadelphia on Thursday night over Houston, 2 Sundays ago with Atlanta over Green Bay. Those 15-dime plays are 30-16-2 in the NFL the past 3 years combined, and tonight's play is twice as big. So that's what I've got going tonight. As for your free pick, I like the over, guys. I've cashed in 3 of the last 4 Mondays for you as well with free picks. I'm going to ride the over in this game. Both of these teams are trending over, as the Jets have gone over in 12 of their last 16 games dating back to last season. The Patriots, because they play absolutely no defense, and because Tom Brady's just having one hell of a season, they have also gone over in 10 of their last 12 games. Plus, you know, the over has been trending that way very strongly in Vegas anyway. Over the past, no pun intended there, over the past 11 weeks, the over is 93-64 with 1 push. 93 overs, 64 unders, and 1 push over the past 11 weeks. 9 of the 15 games so far this week have gone over the total as well. So again, I think your free pick, the way to go tonight is to take the over. I think somewhere right around 52, maybe 53 points are going to be scored in this game. It's going to be a great game. That's why it's my 30-dime play. Second this year, only number 6 the past 3 years. I won the previous 5. That's what I've got going tonight. Quick congratulations, by the way, to Craig Davis. Yesterday, I told you we had another rare 100-dime NFL release. He cashed in again with that play. I believe that's number 8 in a row. The Atlanta Falcons. You talk about a comeback, right? And also kudos to Steven Nover, who improved to 6-1 with his last 7 100-dime releases. He's only had, in the NFL, he's only had 10 of them in his 17-year career, as he scored yesterday with the Green Bay Packers in a home round of the 49ers. That'll do it, guys, and we'll catch you again on Tuesday.